going on, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and welcome to my WWE Hell in a Cell 2016 review. In this video, I'm going to recap the matches, tell you what I thought. Am I satisfied of the outcome? I will say this right off the bat. This was better than, what was it, Night of Champions or Clash of Champions? I think it was Clash of Champions. It was way better than Clash of Champions, but it still sucked. They had their moments, and then it's not the crowd. It was the way that it was, the wrestling, the way that it was done. Like 3 or 4 matches out of the night felt like, and I know it's a Raw pay-per-view, but it felt like just Monday Night Raw. There was only 1 or 2 matches in here that felt like a pay-per-view match. You felt it. The others just felt like a weekly basis match. Nothing new. Well, actually 3, 4, 5 of them were, a lot of them were just regular matches. None of them were, only 1 or 2 were pay-per-view quality. That's the problem there. Anyway, how I rate the matches and how I rate the pay-per-view is out of a 5. 1 is bad, 2 is okay, 3 is good, 4 is great, and 5 is awesome. Anyway, let's get on to Hell in a Cell 2016. See what I liked and what I didn't like, and I'd like to hear your response. You can always comment down below and tell me your favorite match, your least favorite match, and always the good old rants that every wrestling fan has. Anyway, let's get started. Well, before I get on to the first match, let me get this out of the way. I did kind of glance at the pre-show. It was a cruiserweight match, and I like the cruiserweights. Don't get me wrong. I think they really are talented, athletic men, and they are good. I mean, they jump in a high. Rick Swann, I'm tired of the dancing. I know that's his gimmick, but it's the same dance. Do something new. Why the same face? I don't understand. It's the same look. Try doing something different maybe, and then other people, Cedric, they do the same jumps and the same this and that, so, they're just kind of like the people you put on the side, like R-Truth and Goldust, like they're cruiserweight people that you just put to the side pre-show. Don't put them on the pay-per-view, just put them on just to entertain the people for a little bit. Like, I wasn't, I glanced at it. Usually I review the pre-show matches, but I was like, I could do other stuff than watch this. I did see a few good flips. All 3 of them jumped out of the ring during one, and then one guy totally botched falling exactly. Like, the guy missed him, and he was like, oh, and he fell to the ground. I did catch that, but I didn't care about the pre-show match really. Now let's get on to the first official match, which was. They said 3 main events, but they start one of the main events. Why didn't you just do 3 Hell in a Cell matches in a row? You could have got all the boring crap out first and then started with the Hell in a Cell matches, but whatever. You do what you do. I was kind of actually glad that they started with the Hell in a Cell match. It is for the United States Championship, Roman Reigns versus Rusev. Now, I thought that Roman Reigns, would, because he's only been champion for 1.5 months, 2 months, not even 2 months, I think, only a month, and this match was not that bad. I mean, I just came back to watching WWE very recently. I took a few years off. I couldn't take it anymore, man. I think it was one of the Authority or the Nexus, some shit was going on. I couldn't do it no more. I stopped watching, and I came back in August before SummerSlam. And I haven't seen any previous Hell in a Cells over the past year, so this is, I'm coming back to Hell in a Cell. I mean, I've seen amazing Hell in a Cell matches before, DX versus the McMahons and Big Show, stuff like that, like really good Hell in a Cell matches, but this, Rusev, let me tell you, Rusev and Roman Reigns put on a show. Was it pay-per-view quality? I wouldn't say, it wasn't totally pay-per-view quality, but there were moments to it. Like, yeah, they got thrown into the cell. They're bleeding. Like, they were bleeding. Like, not like, oh my god, drenching blood, but they were having cuts. They were having bruises. They're going to have bruises. They're going to have, nothing career altering or anything. But man, Rusev took a lot of shots. You could tell when Roman Reigns was hitting him with the kendo stick, like you know, they're taking the shots and they gotta sell the act, but they're actually in pain because they're getting hit with a freaking, you know, they're whacked and whacked and whacked and whacked. So you know they gotta take the pain, and he's almost want to cry, and I'd cry in the same situation, dude. I mean, you're getting whipped. It hurts. It hurts. But I think Rusev sold it very well. Roman Reigns kind of. You know what I didn't like about the match with Roman Reigns is that he kept on, like, every time, like, I thought it was cool. I mean, he took a lot of pain, but it's like he kicks out of it. Like he gets up, and all the time he does this. What is that? What, do you have to do that every single match? Yeah. Do you have to? Why do you do that every single match? Why is it the same old? You know, why is it the? It's your finisher and all, but why is it the same old stuff? I don't. Why? It's the same skill set all the time. You never change it. I'm surprised Rusev doesn't already know your fight coordinates and the way you do stuff. But yeah, no, don't get me wrong. They did some not extreme things, but they went with the weapons, and I think they had a chair shot in there. I may be wrong. They didn't end up using any tables, but anyway, I had no doubt that Roman Reigns would have won. I'm glad he won. I think, you know, I want to see him fight somebody other than Rusev. But for the match itself, I thought it was good. It wasn't great, but it was a good start to the pay-per-view. So for this one, Roman Reigns versus Rusev, a 3 out of 5. After that match, we had Bayley versus Dana Brooks. This is one of the matches where I said that it feels like Raw, like Monday Night Raw. Any regular Monday Night Raw. Bayley versus Dana Brooks. Why is this a pay-per-view match? Why is this a thing? You're wasting beautiful talent like Bayley. I mean, look at her. She's just like, she want like rubber cheeks, you know what I mean? Like, it's like the girl next door, you know what I mean? Like, she's so, how do you say, you know? She's so innocent, you know? And you know, Dana Brooks, all she does is, yeah, look at me, I have muscles, congratulations. So does like 10 billion other people in the world. Not 10 billion other people, but other people have muscles. It's not a big deal. But cool, you know, I don't know Dana Brooks. I've seen her very little over the past 2 months. All she is she's Charlotte's bitch. That's, I mean, as her character, not the real person. I don't know the real person of Dana Brooks, but the character of Dana Brooks, she's nothing. She's Bayley ended up winning. If I'm right, did Bayley end up winning? Bayley. See, it's forgettable. I didn't even know who won. I was like, who won? Yeah, oh yeah, Bayley. Bayley won. Listen, it was an okay match. Nothing really. It's been 3 hours since it ended. I don't even remember the match. I don't remember the match. What happened? Belly to belly? She ended up winning? I don't know. It was. There were okay things to it. The crowd didn't seem into it, which is fine. I mean, the crowd was into Bayley. Don't get me wrong. Hey, we want some Bayley. Anyone wants some Bayley, man. I think anyone would take Bayley any time of the day. But who cares? No. I mean, I'll have Bayley come out anytime. But the match itself, it could have been. You could have done something. But whatever. 2 out of 5. So after that okay match, we have another match that feels like a regular Monday Night Raw match. Excuse me for saying match very fast. You could do a shot game every time I say match. Take a shot. Enzo and Big Cass versus Gallows and Anderson. Why is this feud even why is it a thing? I thought Gallows and Anderson were going for the tag team championship. Like, a few weeks ago, they were going for, and then they lose, and then they never get our... What are you doing, Vince McMahon, or who, the writers? What are you doing? No, they're the contenders. Oh, they lose, so that's the What? So why is Rusev and Roman Reigns always fighting, but yet the tag teams are always in and out and in and out? Get the New Day out of there. I mean, we'll talk about the New Day in a little bit, I guess. But who won, right? Gallows and Anderson? I don't even remember because I don't care. I didn't care. Listen, I don't hate Enzo and Big Cass. Enzo got his ass kicked tonight. Big Cass was barely in the match. He does boots to the head. Okay, congrats. You do it all the time. It's nothing new. Nothing new. It's a regular Monday Night Raw match. Gallows and Anderson end up taking the win. I'm glad they did. They didn't actually get buried this match. Well, actually, the 80% of the match was Gallows and Anderson getting their ass kicked, and then they end up winning the match. So with that, I don't know what to say. It's an okay match. It wasn't like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't horrible where I was like, this is blasphemy. I can't. I'm canceling my subscription. Nothing like that. Like, it wasn't horrible. Like, Gallows and Anderson did, I think they did a few good moves, and Big Cass did a few. I thought their opening, their jokes were really good. I always liked their one-liners and shit like that. Like, that was all fine. Either way, Gallows and Anderson ended up winning. It was not a long. It was kind of a short match. So I don't know. It doesn't. What do we get out of it? What do we get out of it? Are they number one contenders, and then the New Day's gonna beat them like always? So what does it matter? Fuck the tag team Raw. I don't care anymore with that. I'm going to SmackDown with this tag. And mind you, I used to love Raw when I was a kid. I used to be a big Monday Night Raw fan. And SmackDown, both of them were great at a time. And now it's like, horrible, great. It's, I don't know, like 2 out of 5. Now everybody is entitled to an opinion, and this is mine. This is the second Hell in a Cell match of the night. We have, which for the WWE Universal Championship, we have Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. This is probably my favorite match out of the night, besides the main event. I loved it. It's one of my favorite matches out of the year. Regardless, I heard people say it sucks. I heard people say it was okay, and I've heard people say that it was amazing. Kevin Owens and Raw, and this is a match that I was like, I literally wasn't really excited. I was like, really again? They fought for the past few. Really? Really? We've already seen them fight. Why? Stop. Seth Rollins, you're going to win the championship one day, and then Finn Balor's going to come back and kick your ass. We know how it's going to go. It's predictable. So stop. Stop. I should win the Universal Championship. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have lost the... I don't even know if he was the one that lost. Didn't you lose the championship to Dean Ambrose? So, you douchebag, how about you just stop, okay? Yeah, I've heard stories of you being a douche. Don't worry. Now I'm pretty sure you're just in character when you're in public. I don't know the real you. You're different in public, but when you're at cons too, I mean, it seems like videos of you're not the nicest person. But, you're probably just in character. Either way, I don't hate Seth Rollins, don't get me wrong. I love his theme music, and I think he did freaking badass today. Both of them. That was a pay-per-view match. And they were just getting thrown through the cell. They were this and that. And no, but I mean, Rollins got he sold it, man. He got demolished in there, and then he got Kevin Owens went through fucking 2 days. I mean, they sold it. They sold it. They got me, man. I was like, a match that I thought was gonna be stupid ended up being my favorite match out of the night. I did not expect that. They both they killed it in there. I'm surprised they didn't go to the top of the cell, man. They killed it. They used the cell. They used chairs. They used everything. They used almost every weapon. Was it Kevin Owens, the referee? And I thought it was for real. I was like, did he actually hurt the referee by accident? There were moments, there was 3-4 moments in there where I was like, is this real? Is this a part of the show? Is it part of... And it fooled me all the time. Jericho came out, man, and it looks like they're still best friends. Like they're still best buddies. So Kevin Owens ended up remaining the Universal Champion. That's fine. Nothing wrong. I'm not ready for Rollins to be champion just yet. I don't hate Rollins. I like Seth Rollins as a character. But no, we still need him as champion. We still need Owens as champion just for a few more months at least, until December or January. I don't think we need to wait till WrestleMania, nothing like that, but at least till Royal Rumble at least. Anyway, for this, I usually don't give this out, but I truly believe that it was an awesome match. 5 out of 5. The only other match to get that was another Kevin Owens match. Kevin Owens, I believe it was Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose at the Royal Rumble 2016. That match I loved. So with this, a 5 out of 5. That was awesome, and this one is awesome just as well. So after that awesome match, we had the Cruiserweight Champion T.J. Perkins versus Brian Kendrick for the Cruiserweight Championship, and Brian Kendrick ended up winning. Now, I don't know T.J. Perkins in real life, but his face does annoy me. Yeah, and you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Listen, I wouldn't say that to his face or anything, and I don't think he would care. No one cares what you say about a face. It's a face. I'm not saying he's disfigured or anything. I'm just saying his look and everything. It's just, he doesn't, I don't know. It's just his look. I don't like his look. I don't know. T.J. Perkins just, I'm like, that's the champion. I mean, he's talented. Don't get me wrong. He's talented. I'm just saying, like, he's the champion. Okay, I guess. I like his intro. I love his intro. But anyway, I'm a Brian Kendrick sort of guy. I'm for both of them. They're great. I loved Brian Kendrick back in 2008, 2007, 2009. Like, when I was growing up, I was seeing Brian Kendrick, man. So I remember him very well. And actually seeing him, I'm the man with the plan coming out and being all badass. And he reminds me like if he's Paige, but a guy. I know it's kind of weird, but very pale, and the hair and there just reminds me of Paige for some reason. He's too skinny, like a very skinny. Anyway, Brian Kendrick ended up winning. I thought it was a good match, but the crowd was dead. And I'm not saying the match itself wasn't the best. Like I said, it's good. I didn't say it was great. I didn't say it was awesome. It was good. There's good stuff in there. Really good. I was entertained with parts of it, not all of it. But the crowd was dead. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, you just had Rollins and Owens, kill themselves, and then Cruiserweight. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I guess. And like Brian Kendrick comes out, but it's the way Brian Kendrick won. It's the way he won. I was like, really? It's so predictable. It's almost like, even though Rollins and Owens match was awesome, Rollins was beaten up for like 10 minutes. He was getting his ass kicked. And then he gets up and he has energy, and then he's winning the match. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you just got your ass kicked for 25 minutes. And then all of a sudden you have a burst of energy, and then you kick the guy's ass, and you could jump off the high rope and everything. No, don't work like that. You're injured. You'll be moving slower, and then you have full energy. And no, not in real life. That's not how it is. So with that, it's kind of like with the same thing, like T.J. Perkins is winning, and then Brian is winning, and then he's winning, and then he's boom, 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 back and forth, and that's how wrestling has always been. But it's like, it's so predictable. It's so predictable nowadays. But I'm very glad Brian Kendrick ended up winning. It didn't, I don't know, the way the match was done, it didn't feel like he deserved it. You feel like he should have done. I'm happy he won the championship, but he should have done more in the match to feel like he deserved it. Like, he should have been sweating his ass off, and it was whatever. It was good for what it was, and I'm happy he's the new champion. But I feel like he didn't. He needed to go like 15 more minutes, and if the crowd was really into it, then he really would have deserved it. So for this, a 3 out of 5. After that good match, we had one of the most boring matches I have ever seen in WWE history. You know why? Because I didn't even look at the match. I was like, this is what I was. Pretend this is my phone. I'm going to post an Instagram photo. What's going on? Oh, is this a pay-per-view or is this Monday Night Raw? I don't understand what this is, because I'm tired of the tag team BS. Stop with tag team. Stop tag team. The New Day. Maybe I used to like the New Day, but stop with the whole New Day Rock. Stop with the W. Do you do that all the time? Are you really? Do you guys not have who's writing your stuff, your gimmicks? I mean, really, stop using the same old stuff at city to city to city. Oh, you do the same crap over and over and over. How do you expect? You just do something new. Do something new. What have you been doing it for 400 something days? Congratulations! It's not like you're really winning. It's scripted. You are not. You sell merchandise. That's why you win, or else you wouldn't be winning. Congratulations. Wow. You know what I mean? Like, so New Day's winning. They fought. Who did they even fight? I don't even know. Oh, Sheamus and Cesaro. I thought Sheamus and Cesaro would win. Again, I didn't really look at the match because I was like, this is boring. Fuck, man. And I'm usually not like that. I usually look at a match. But I was like, I'm not wasting my time, man. I'm gonna just, whatever. And I glanced at it, and it was still going on. And then I was like, it's still going on? What? Why is this a match? No more Cesaro Sheamus. No more of the stupid segments. No more of the New Day. No more tag team. Stop. I'm tired. I'm tired of it all. I'm tired of the stupid referees. And the referee's not looking and the referee's not seeing. Oh, that's why. Because Kofi Kingston ended up hitting. That's the reason why I hated it mostly. Kofi Kingston hit. Who did he? He hit Cesaro or somebody. And the referee. Ding, 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 ding. Referees are stupid. Are you okay? Are you okay? Can you continue? Shut up. Referees are the most important thing out of the match. Yeah. You don't need. They tell the superstars like, okay, this and that. Yes, I know what they do, but still, they're so freaking stupid. Referees are probably the least educated of anything, man. I mean, not all referees, but most. And stop with, are you okay? Are you good to continue? Are you okay? You okay? Are you okay? Like, shut up and just stand. You know what, Pansy? Stand in the side. Let the workers do their work. Don't get in their way. You know? So, do that, okay? Bunch of referees. And, okay, so what, Kofi? Interference. What do you... Throw him out? Don't disqualify the thing. Don't... What are you doing? I don't even know. They're still the champions. Are you mad, bro? They're still the champions? No, I'm just like, WWE, you're stupid. I used to love. I don't hate. I'm not gonna cancel the network or anything. I'm just. It's like, really. So tomorrow the New Day's gonna come out. Yeah, yesterday, even though Kofi, like, oh, that's my fault, y'all. That's my fault. But we're still your W. Yeah, of course. It's 1 out of 5. It was just bad and boring. And on to our main event for Hell in a Cell 2016. The legit boss Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, the Nature Girl. For the WWE Raw Women's Championship, and it's inside Hell in a Cell, history making, women inside a Hell in a Cell for the first time. I'm surprised Chyna was never in a Hell in a Cell, man. You'd think that she would have been in a Hell in a Cell. Man, you would think that would have happened, but it did feel like history in the making, you know, the cage going down, and then all of a sudden Charlotte hit Sasha, and it worked, but it didn't work, you know? Sasha Banks gets injured, and mind you, she went through a table. But I'm going to tell you, and people are going to get angry. People, don't get butthurt. And I know maybe through the video I may seem butthurt over New Day and stuff, but for this situation, don't get butthurt. Girls, don't, or guys, don't, nobody get butthurt. Just, you don't have to agree with me, but hear me out, at least. Sasha Banks got, and I'm pretty sure when you get thrown through a table, it hurts. Your back, she has back problems. It hurts. But, oh, you know, this is the first thing for women, and you're supposed to be a strong influence. And, like, I understand you're walking and you're falling on the ground. Oh, you can't support your body because your back's hurting. You go on a stretcher and everything. You're basically showing that women can't take a fall. You basically showed, like, I'm saying, but she got back up. That's the important thing. She got back up, so we could discard what I'm saying. But if she didn't get back up and that was the end of the match, you basically showed that then women are not meant for this field. Then that's basically what you were showing. But I'm glad she ended up getting back up and everything. She pulled a Mankind, except she didn't go on top of the cage. But if she didn't get up, then it would have been like, yeah, then you're not meant for this field. You got thrown through a table. And the thing is, the way she got thrown through the table, not like when she landed, but I mean, what Charlotte should have done is grab her and pull her and throw her. Not grab her by the legs and then dump her. No, you grab her by her shorts, show her, well, I won't say it, but you pull it down and you freaking throw her and she lands on the table. That would have been more entertaining than just, oh, let me grab you. Oh, can you get into position, please? Thank you. Now I'm gonna, okay, here we go. I'm gonna throw you now. Boom. Oh, hey, bye, or goodbye, and whatever, And that's where I was like, that's when I was like, I'm done. WWE just fucked everyone. Wow. And all of a sudden, the Hell in a Cell was lowered and everything. It was weird. So Charlotte gets into the ring, and then Sasha goes in, and then they fight. And it was. Don't get me wrong. It was. I thought it. What did I say? Even way, I don't even remember. It's really good. I thought it was a really good match. There were great moments at a time. No, don't get me wrong. Sasha Banks ended up, her back at times. I mean, not as worse as SummerSlam. I mean, yeah, she got hit on the back, but I mean, the way she landed. Well, yeah, she landed pretty bad in some parts. I mean, these girls put their bodies on the line. I mean, don't get me, like, it was brutal. And it could have been way more brutal. They were climbing the cage. I was like, they're going to climb the cage. Oh my God, yay, Nope, they climbed the cage a little bit. She ended up doing the knees and everything, which was really cool, like Spider-Man, but Spider-Woman. That was cool. Spider-Gwen, Spider-Sasha, legit Spider. I thought it was cool. It was cool. Like, there were awesome moves. And then the botch came. Now, of course, it does make sense because Charlotte threw Sasha into the table. And when you get thrown through a table, like, in many cases, well, it's kind of, I don't know, it depends on the table. A table shouldn't break, a table shouldn't be that easy to destroy in a way, you know what I mean? I guess it depends on how much you weigh. Like, if Big Show got thrown through that table, he would have broke, but Sasha Banks, she would have to have landed, like, in a certain way than just getting thrown on it, or else that table was just hard as hell. Harder than mud. Anyway. So, I think it was a botch. They're going to end up saying it was meant to happen that way, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Because the thing is, she threw Sasha, and it didn't break. So she threw her again. It'll probably break a second time. It didn't. So then you could see she was like, shit, okay. And then she did the final move, and then 1, 2, 3 pin. That's it. And that was the most suckiest endings I've seen out of this whole year. I don't hate Charlotte. I think she's one of the best women's wrestlers in WWE out of this decade. And it's still like, really? But you were just champion 2 weeks ago. WWE. And Bayley's like, girl, I'm going to go after that women's championship. Yes, indeed. And I'm like, Bayley, please just do it. Do it now. Anyway, getting back on track. Yeah, I think everyone would agree with me when we say that they put their bodies on the line. There were great moments. There were really good moments, but there were disappointing moments as well. It's a really good match. And they did prove... I'm kind of mad that there wasn't much blood. And well, I mean, a woman could bleed. A woman bleed, man. I'm not talking about that way. I'm saying women bleed. It happens. I'm pretty sure women get nosebleeds, right? Not. Don't talk anything else about blood. But I'm talking about the nose. They bleed from the mouth. It happens. So I thought they would. I literally thought when Charlotte was going to the bottom, she's gonna get thumbtacks out. She's gonna get thumbtacks out. Go extreme. You made history. You did. Don't get me wrong. They made history. That ending didn't make history. There were botches and a lot of botches in the main event. But the thing is it still was entertaining, and it was main event quality. It was pay-per-view quality. Most of the match was pay-per-view quality. Charlotte's the winner. Okay. It would have been the same result. Sasha Banks win. Yay. Charlotte wins. Yay. Okay. I mean, they're both really good and great. But Becky Lynch is my main girl. I mean, Becky Lynch, the Irish loss kicker, the girl that makes my Finn Balor rise. I love Becky Lynch. I also bought a Becky Lynch pint glass. Like, the pint glass for $10, man. Cold beer in that. I mean, and then when you look at it, you're like, oh my god, Becky Lynch, I remember. I got a 10 o'clock meeting in my room, if you know what I mean. Ayo! Anyway, I'm going to give Hell in a Cell 2016. Oh, did I rate it? 3 out of 5 for the match. And 3 out of 5 for the show, Hell in a Cell. 3 out of 5. It was a good pay-per-view, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, all the 3 Hell in a Cell matches were mostly 90% of it were pay-per-view quality. Rusev and Roman Reigns, check, good. Bayley and Dana Brooks, nope. Enzo Big Cass and their match, nope. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, check. Brian Kendrick, T.J. Perkins, we'll give them a check. We'll pass them. New Day, Sheamus, Cesaro, no. Charlotte and Sasha Banks, we're going to give them a check as well. Big, mighty, hard, thick, 12-inch check. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to thank you very much for watching my WWE Hell in a Cell 2016 review. If you made it this far, what are you doing with your life? Get a life, seriously, and you need help. So make sure to leave a like if you do enjoy this video. If you don't, you know what to do. Let's get your ass out of here. Hit the back button. Swipe away. Hurry up. I'm not here for little kids to talk. This is wrestling, baby. We talk wrestling. Ooh, yeah. The cream rise to the top. Dig it. Thank you so much again. Like, share, comment, all the goodies. Make sure to subscribe. And let's have a fun time, man. I'll see you for Monday Night Raw. I'll see you for SmackDown. I'm not going to review NXT no more because I'm not wasting my time with that BS. I'll review the pay-per-views for NXT, but I'm not watching NXT. No, nah, who cares? Fuck NXT. Either way, it's pre-recorded. I don't care anymore. It's like pre-recorded like 6 weeks ago and shit. I don't care. It's actually recorded like 3 weeks ago, but who's counting? Like, comment, share, everyone. Thank you. Hell in a Cell 2016. Better than Clash of Champions, but it was still, it was good, but it was bad. So, bye-bye.